Hey there, it is Sunday evening actually here in Boston, and I thought I would go live and just share a little bit. Oh my gosh, there were what felt like hundreds of sessions today, and I thought I'd share a little bit of what I learned at the FND Society day one. So, by the way, I'm here in my dorm room with, let's see if I can flip this around. Let me flip it. Look at that view. Whoops. Did it go? Looks like we're having trouble with the video here. There's the view out my dorm room, so you can see a little bit of the river. I'm here in Boston for the Functional Neurologic Disorder Society meeting, and it has just been phenomenal. I'm going to grab some water. And I wanted to share just a little bit from day one. It was actually from first thing this morning. I got my notes here. By the way, I've been such a fangirl, but all of my favorite researchers in this realm are here. Jon Stone is here. Alan Carson is here. David Perez is here. And I've just gotten to chat with all of them and meet them, which has been really delightful, I gotta say. So the first session that I went to this morning was Jon Stone and Alan Carson, so already so good. And they were talking about communication and communicating about the diagnosis of FND. And what they really hit on is that it's not necessarily a hard diagnosis to communicate, but the problem is with us as healthcare providers, we think about FND as something different than other neurologic disorders, and it's not. So he basically was like, look, the problem is with us, and we do weird things. And I love that he just called it weird things. Like, he gave an example, like when we're talking to someone with FND about the diagnosis, instead of telling them the positive features of the diagnosis, we start telling them all of the things that they don't have. All of the, we ruled out this and we ruled out that. And that's just not what you do with other neurologic diagnoses. You give the positive features. So basically it was like, don't do weird things, just be normal. And I love that advice. And I think that goes for all healthcare professionals. Just be normal, just be yourself, just connect to people. He said one of the barriers for many in all healthcare professions is feeling like this is an unknown. And that makes sense because this is not something that's typically taught in school. There's a newer understanding. And so we feel less confident maybe talking about it. And so one, it's on us. And this is why I'm here. This is why I will hop on and share what I'm learning, because I'm really passionate about other therapists learning about FND and being able to incorporate that into their practice so that they don't do weird things and that they can act normal because they have a lot of understanding. So he mentioned that many healthcare professionals just aren't trained enough. So that's part of my mission. Part of our mission at Reactive Education is just to keep training therapists. More people should know FND and should understand it and be able to help communicate about the diagnosis and not do weird things. So that was really there were so many great takeaways today, but that was one I just wanted to share a quick one with you here. But it was on communication of the diagnosis of FND, and frankly, to use positive features to communicate it like we do other neurologic diagnoses. And in Jon Stone's word, not do weird things. So I can definitely appreciate that. Now, I am by nature a little quirky and weird, but I can appreciate that when I'm working with somebody with FND, that it's not different than other disorders, and that I can approach it with confidence because I've educated myself a lot, and that's why I'm here. I'm so excited. I will likely join you live again tomorrow with another update of day 2. I'll share a little bit of our posters. Lincoln and I presented our posters today, which was really fun, really exciting to do. So I'll share a little bit of that for you tomorrow. And thanks so much for being here and joining me on this journey of learning about FND. I really appreciate it. Have a great night.